how can you use your car, your vehicle, as a bandit sign to generate more leads, to find more motivated sellers, plus a bonus training on how to find the real estate agents that are doing more deals with cash buyers than the other agents that you can use for your deals. So you know what you need to do. Stand by. Let's get it.
Flip man, it's the flip man. Flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that bag.
Hello guys, this is Ty, aka the Flip Man, and today's video is another marketing tip on how to generate more leads. Now, you're out and about in your actual vehicle, and so that's an opportunity to get more exposure on what you do as far as you buy houses. Obviously, you're a wholesaler, you transition those into deals with an actual investor / cash buyer. So a lot of people are asking me, well, I'm gonna buy magnets for my car, and I always tell them, I say, yeah, magnets on the side of your car is fine, but in the rear of your vehicle, if your message can go there, whether it's with a magnet or what they call a window perf, which I'll show you in a moment, on my particular vehicle that I kick around in. Now, the vehicle that I'm going to show you is the extreme side of it, you know, and it's a little costly, but you can get away with what I'm really talking about with, you know, a couple $100 as far as the window perf. And but the ideal is that if you got magnets on the side of your car, someone's going 70 miles an hour past you, they can't read that. But if you have it in the rear of your vehicle going 70 miles an hour, they having a chance to read it, especially if it's in traffic and it's jammed up or whatever, and you can get more exposure to multiple people. People can be in another lane and still read your actual message. So I'm going to always suggest, whenever you start to put signage on your vehicles, always put it in the rear. You can put it on the side, but you want to put it on the rear first, and the side would be second. That's more just like when you're sitting in a parking lot or something. But the rear is going to always trump that because you force people to read your message. Now, again, I'm going to show you here in a second with my actual vehicle. And also, I have my vehicle wrapped. It helps to break the ice also when you show up to someone's house. Again, that's the next level after you have to start making money, because I know a lot of people don't have the budget to start out with something like that. But when you show up at someone's house and and your vehicle is wrapped with your business name and all of that on it, you know, it breaks the ice. It lets you know them feel like, hey, this person is dead serious about this or whatever. Not that you just got to have that. I'm just saying it doesn't help to have it whenever you can't afford it or whatever. Just another layer to make this business more easy for you. Now, the other thing is that I'm showing you is a bonus video on how to use real estate agents to find more cash buyers now, which I've done a similar video to that, but I want to even go in a little bit more detail in that, because what I'm going to show you is how some agents do multiple deals with cash buyers. Those are the ones that you really want to target, because they probably have multiple cash buyers, because it'll show in the transactions how many times their name is repeated once I show you how you build the list. And then once you go into the list, you can manipulate the list to show a particular agent and how they have multiple transactions on different properties or whatever. So those are going to be high priority. Even though that have only sold or done one deal in a certain time frame, you still want to contact those because you never know. But you definitely want to put those agents on your high priority list, because they're doing multiple deals with cash buyers. So enough of that. We'll go ahead and get into the video. Hopefully all of this will help you. Okay, people always want to know, should they put magnets on their cars, or what should they do to take advantage of thousands of eyeballs, or just when they just going through the everyday routine of travel, whether they're just parked in a parking lot in the Walmart or wherever. Now, this is called a window perf. This is like the next level of it. You know, this will cost you, if you just only did the window perf and not the full car or whatever, between $100 and $200 normally. You're talking about a very small investment that can turn into thousands for you. Now, as you can see here, after we buy houses, I have my website. The phone number is down here at the bottom. here, and it says no way to sell that is no fees or whatever. Now again, this is the stream side of it. This is my everyday kick around car. It's called Bandit. It breaks the ice a little bit when you show up at a person's house or whatever. Again, this is overkill or whatever for someone starting out, but you want to be able to take advantage of thousands of eyeballs through your normal daily travels. And that's the name of the game. So some people say, well, I don't put this on my car. That's fine. Or well, you make that decision, but this one sign could buy you the next 3 cars in a year or whatever if you want to, or your dream car, your dream house, just that one message or whatever. So that's going to be up to you. I'm just giving you a very inexpensive way to market your business. I'm not sure what else I could tell you there. You can probably see the entire whatever, and it's painted up again. That's the next level of it. But again, take advantage of eyeballs and travel through your everyday travels. Okay, so here's your bonus. Again, this is to show you how you can build a list of real estate agents that have dealt with cash buyers, but more importantly, the agents that have dealt with multiple cash buyers. Okay, so when I say multiple cash buyers, I mean they've done multiple deals as far as a cash buyer transaction. It may be the same cash buyer, which is fine also. So go ahead and choose a city. I'm going to choose Augusta, Georgia. And what I'm going to do here is go first into, well, if you didn't know, I'm in Deal at AK PropStream. You can get your 5-day free trial right here on the site. Let me pull it up real quick. Dealator.com. And right here, when you get on the site, make sure that you watch this video before you even start the 5-day free trial, because this video right here is basically a recent video I did on how to actually use pretty much everything in it. There's a lot of other stuff in there, but I used it, showed you 10 of the ways that I use it, you know, on my everyday journey or whatever, trying to put deals together. So, and yeah, don't forget also that if you want to partner with me, you can send your deals here on dealator.com. Just go to send deals and you just go in and just fill it out. It's pretty simple. Whatever, we can partner 50-50 if you have them on the contract, 25% if it's a referral. They must be off market with, but you just watch this video and it'll explain everything there on the page. So just wanted to show you that. So all right, so now, I chose Augusta, Georgia. Then I hit filter. I want to do no owner occupied. I want to do cash buyers. All right. And then property characteristics. I want to do residential and single family. Now, if you're in a market where they have row houses, you just want to do residential because it'll eliminate row houses if you do single family. Okay. So now you want to go to MLS status. And I want to go to sold and then list date. So normally I like to go back 6 months. If you're in a much larger market than Augusta, you may only just need to go back a month or 3 months or whatever. So you can play with it and see that how the numbers have changed over here as you do different time frames or whatever. Okay, so you see it's 169 transactions in that time frame. All right, so I'll select unique properties, select all, and then I'll add to list, which I already created the list, but I created a new list, and I think I named it. I'm not sure what I named it down here, but so I have it over here in my properties. So you go into the marketing list, and let me find it. All right, here it is. Okay, so now when you get in here, what you want to do is you want to go over here to this little wheel cog and for settings, and you want to remove all of this. I'm going to try to get the guys to do a deselect all on it. So it's going to take a second, but it's good information because even when you're building lists for absentee owners list, you don't want all of this stuff in here. You really only want the owner first name, last name, mailing city, mailing state, mailing address, and that's it or whatever. So, but for the sake of what we're doing right now, we're going to remove all of this. All right. And then we're going to go to, property characteristics, removing all of this. One thing I do want to check up here. identify the zip code that the transactions are occurring in. Remove this. Last cell, remove this. Open loan, nothing. Calculations, don't need this. And this helps you whenever you download it, you don't have to remove all this stuff in Excel. All right, now here's the MLS part of it. So I'm going to remove MLS status data. If you want to keep it, that's up to you or whatever, but I don't normally keep it or whatever. The MLS amount. All right, so what I need is the MLS agent name, MLS agent phone number, and email. I'll go down here. I don't need this. Pre-foreclosures, good. More market, I don't need that. Okay. So I hit apply. So see how it changed? Now, as you can see, it has the zip code. It has the agent's name. It has their phone number, email address, and it has date added to the list menu, which you'll delete that once you get it in Excel. Okay. So what you'll do is you'll select all of this and you'll hit export. So once you hit export, it'll download and then it'll be created in an Excel file. Now I already have it up here. So, let me do this. All right. Now when it originally opened, this is how it looked. So I'm getting rid of these last two fields. I really don't need those. So I delete. And then what I'll do is I want to open this up. This is the email address. I want to open that up a little bit, phone number and the name. All right. So now the next thing you'll do is, okay, and I like to highlight this top one here. So bold green. Okay. So now what you'll want to do is you want to sort these, where you can see the multiples. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to sort filter. Now, if you're not familiar with Excel, you can repeat exactly what I'm doing here, but anything you don't know, simply go to YouTube and do a search. How do I sort a list in Excel? How do I remove duplicates? How do I highlight, how do I identify and highlight duplicates? Just anything you want to know, it's going to be tons of videos to show you how. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'll do sort from Z to A, right? Okay. So now, what you can see, well, William Walker here is twice, but you want these highlighted. So what you'll do is you'll go over here to conditional formatting, highlight cells and then duplicate values. And you could go with this and it'll be in red here as I'll show you. That's fine. You could do it that way if you want or whatever. I prefer to do it like this. I like yellow or whatever. And I'll go here to custom format and I'll do yellow. And so it's going to look like this. It just shows you how it's going to look. So boom. So even though the text is in red, I want my text in black. Okay. So, all right. But it didn't change it, but that's fine. All right. So, all of this is highlighted. So now what I'm looking at here. All right. So William Walker, he has done 2. Victor's done 2. Venus 2. Tonda 2. Then Susan has done 3. This cat right here, Summer, 4. Stephanie 2. Ross 3. Ron 2. Look at this cat right here. He's done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 of them. 6 right here. 4 right there. 2, 3. This cat right here has done 5. 5, 3, 2. I think you get the point. 3. So those are going to be priority. Look at this one here. Oh, Betsy. She's done, well, what is that? 6, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. All right. So those are going to be your priority on this list that you're going to call because they're very active, in that short time frame with cash buyers. Now you're going to still call all the other ones as you see the phone numbers here. Now, one thing about it now, it's going to be market specific. All MLS systems are not created equal as far as how they provide the data to PropStream. Now, in this particular market, they've done great right now. But if I go back over here and say I want to do, which I've already done it. So I think I got that list in here. Let me see. I think Philadelphia, PA. Let me see. Cash buyers. Okay, I don't. So, thought I had it in here. Let me see. Okay, I don't. All right, so let's build that really quick. All right, so we're gonna do Philadelphia, PA. All right, I already had it in there. All right, and so let me filter it out. So cash buyers, no. Property characteristics. Now, this is a city with row houses, so I'm not going to do single family. I'm just going to do residential. All right. So, MLS status, sold. And then I'm just going to go back 2 months because it's a large city. So we'll just go back to February 1st. All right. So it pulls a little list here. All right. So I'm only going to do 10 of these. So what I'll do is I'll filter and just do 10 of these. Right. Okay, so now it's only pulling, I think only 10 of these. So yeah. All right. So now what I'll do is I'll select all, right, and add to list. And I'll create a quick list here, do a space, asterisk, and do 0320. Philly, CBs. All right, so it creates a little list here, so it just takes a second to download. It's only 10 of them, so it shouldn't take that long. So I close this, go back over here to my properties, and let me see if I can find it. Okay, there we are. Boom. Okay, so the thing about this is, okay, so let's go over here. We're going to remove everything. I just wanted to show you this because all of these are not created equally, but you know, you still can do the same thing. It's just going to take some manual labor, or you can hire someone off of Fiverr.com to do it for you. So I'm removing all of this. Oh, I forgot to do the zip code. Okay. Removing all of this as I normally did. And just stick around and show you why I'm doing this. It's very important. All right. So remove that. And the main thing that I'm doing here, calculations is so MS name, status, thing, do those two. All right. Well, and then, want to remove that, nothing here, and then marketing list. Okay. All right. Boom. All right. So no phone numbers, All right. So, but what you can still do is if I searched, do I have the full? Okay, I can just pull it up. Pull up this listen, I think. Let me see. Where is it? Let's see. Okay, now if I search, I'm trying to see if I go back. Let's do it this way. If I go back to the actual list here, it doesn't have an address, but what I want to do is I'm going to see if it'll allow me to search for them on Google. I don't think I got the full email address. I didn't want to download that list. Okay, I did get the email address. All right, so, but I want to get their name too. All right, so if I search for both of these, and Philadelphia, PA. All right. It should pull up their information, right, with the company that they're with. So like right here, here's her info and here's her cell phone number. So what you would do is that you would just simply build, your list like this. You just start with agents or zip, if you want to do it that way. MLS agent name, MLS phone, bam, boom. All right. And you have all that information. You just would add the phone number. But when you build a list, it'll be without the phone number, but you can still sort. And you may only want to do the ones that have done multiple transactions in the time frame that you targeted or whatever versus all of them. But then you may want to do all of them. It's just, the thing is that when you're dealing with an agent, and I hope you stuck around for this, is that you got to make it where it's worth their while, right? Their bills come first. Paying their bills comes first. All right. So they're used to getting paid 3%. So what you want to do is offer 4% of the transaction, right? This whole total sales price, and 4% only if they buy at the price that you're asking. Anything less, 3%. Now you can do it however you want to, but you give them an incentive to sell it for, number one, more, which they'll make more money, but you'll make more money, you know, but you obviously just have to price it where it's still going to be really attractive to an investor or whatever. But normally, a lot of, guys that deal with agents, they'll pay more because agents going to try to convince them to pay more. It just is what it is. Not always, but a lot of cases. So, I just wanted to show you both sides of it because some of them won't pull the actual phone numbers, but the ones that do, that is a gold mine of potential, building a cash buyers list in any market. Just understand all agents are not built equally. Some of them have no idea what wholesaling is. So when you call them, you want to make sure they understand, hey, we're trying to remove some inventory in your market, and we'll be doing this over the next few months. We normally pay agents 3 to 4%. That's based on a 4% if we sell at the price we're asking, 3% anything less, negotiated less or whatever. So that's how the initial opening statement should be, because you got to get their attention on how much money they are going to make. So I hope this particular video helps. Thanks, and we will see you on the flip side. Oh, remember that you can get this at you can access PropStream through dealulated.com, and make sure that you actually watch you watch this video right here before you get started, because the worst thing you could do is take advantage of the 5-day free trial and you don't know what you're doing, you know. But this is a very powerful tool in so many ways, as I'm showing you once again. Again, thanks, and I hope this video helps, and we'll see you on the flip side.
Flip man, it's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that